Good morning. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. I had to reboot everything. It happens sometimes, right? Yes, indeed. How is everybody? How are you guys doing? I don't know about you guys, but I don't know. I'm always really busy this time of year, like with the frenzy of the holidays. I know, I always say I'm busy. We're all busy, aren't we? So good to see everybody. I'm going to put on my glasses and start to star a few questions. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new here, I'm Kelly Scarborough, the Mystic Next Door, and we'll wait for a few people to join us. If you're unfamiliar, I am a psychic medium and a healer. And I love seeing everybody here. We're going to take a few questions as we always do on Saturday morning. Yes, I've been busy. I have yet to wrap presents. I have a niece coming in on Monday, and then and her boyfriend, and then later my son and his girlfriend who live in New York are coming, and so busy times. I still have to do a little more shopping, a little more, like plan my grocery shopping as well. So nice to see everybody. I see some new names here, so thank you for coming. I'm going to go ahead and shout out who I'm seeing, and I'll star your questions as we go. So, Spirit Warrior, nice to see you. Got your question. Barbara, whoops. My phone is talking at me over here. Yeah, okay, stop. Okay. Got your question too, Barbara. Good to see you. Nivra. Hello. Daniel. Oh, good. Okay. I'm excited to talk to you about dowsing rods, Daniel. Sweet Fairy-ish. Gotcha. Sorry, I'm going down and saying hello, and I am starring your questions. Izzy, good to see you. Some really good questions here. Thank you, Tony Clifton. Nice to see you, and thanks for asking people to hit the like button. Oh, my friend's here. There he is. So much cuteness. Oh, he always likes to come and be on the air with you guys. Okay, I think he needs a lap. He needs my lap. Okay, and peace, love. Nice to see you. I got your question. And Gina Halleck, you say you're driving. No worries. Crystal Blue, good to see you. Don't crash your car. Oh, good. He's going to sit up there today. Oh, no. Don't do that. He's scratching. Good. He wants to join. He's such a sweetheart. We love him. All right. Bradley, 86. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Joyful Journey. Got your questions as we go along. Tony Clifton, Marianne Proke. I've saved you from moving on to another chore. Oh, I just saw the notification go out too. So we'll have some more friends joining us. Peggy Getta. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Okay. All right. Here he comes again, our little friend. Nice to see you. And got your questions. Jessica Lynn, got your question. Lily, were you born in 75? So young. Her name is Lily, 1975. Okay, got your question, Crystal Blue. Eleanor, nice to see you. And all right, sorry, I'm taking this time. How is everybody? Tell me what you guys are up to. If you're celebrating the holidays, and happy Hanukkah if you celebrate Hanukkah. Oh, he wants to be held like a baby this morning. I don't know. I have a lot of people. I know a few people who just don't like cats, and that's your prerogative. But I've only ever had sweet, snuggly ones, except for one. One was a little feisty when I was young, but I love dogs too. Oh, it's really 63. That's just your lucky number. Okay. 63. That means you're older than I am by one. All right. So, Venus, nice to see you. And Scott, nice to see you. Everybody say hello to Scott Scorpio's son. He just reached 5,000 and he'll be having a show tonight to celebrate. So, come join him. I'm hoping to be there if I can get through my long list of tasks. Scott, do you have a question for us today? Nice. And I got your question, Namira. Thank you. And Lily, you don't look older than I do. I'm going to tell you that right now. I met Lily over Zoom last week. All right, I have cat fur on my face, so I'm sure Scott can understands what I'm talking about. All right. Okay. All right. Yes, Venus, cats are like people. They're all different, right? We all have different personalities, and so do cats. Most of the cats that we've had, I have a test when I get a new pet. I told my family we do not pick a pet based on its looks. We choose based on personality. So I have this little test where I say, if I can't pick up the cat and hold it at the, wherever they're doing the shelter or whatever, then I'm not going to get the cat. So, and I know that some of the cats that are more skittish might warm up, but I like the ones that are just already settled and ready to be friendly. Barbara says it took Angus 13 years before he would sit on her lap. Yeah. I have a sister-in-law who has, my husband just walked in, so JPEG ran to meet him. She has 4, I guess they were feral kittens she found like under a bush near her complex where she lives. And she has maybe 1 or 2 that will come close. They do sleep with her and they come around her bed and stuff like that. But most of them are, I think once they're feral, they stay that way. But they're friendly. They do use the litter box, so that's good. All right. I'm going to ask that question for Scott. And Scott, since you're our guest, I'm gonna answer your question first. So let me just take a deep breath here and we'll call in the guides. And sorry, since I've been running around resetting internet and Wi-Fi and everything, I just need to center myself. So okay. Sorry, I was just reading John's message. John Medeiros. Welcome. Good to see you. You're going to your boss's home to make a video. Nice. Okay. All right. You agree, Venus? Yeah. Okay. Same with dogs, too. We all have different personalities. Okay. Just visiting. Got your question. Okay. So Scott wants to know. I'm going to pop his question up really quickly here. And you're welcome to stay, but we're gonna let Scott go first. What do you say? I'm gonna tune in with my guidance. Okay, I do see your. I feel like you're just going to be getting a whole lot busier with your channel and some other work that you're doing. I do think you're going to really kind of double, triple down. I don't know how you would do it because your channel, you're on a lot, and I don't know how you would find the time, but I feel like this is going to be a big expansion for you. And I feel like I want to say this, that this is what your guides are showing me, that I feel like you've been a little insulated and kind of like, kind of feeling a little closed off to the public for a little while. Um, but it's gonna be opening up kind of like it feels like springtime frame. Makes sense, we go out then, but it also just feels like you're gonna be getting out and about a little bit more, in between all these videos that you do, and meeting people and possibly even finding a relationship at that time too. I don't know if you're in one already, but it feels like there could be the possibility or the option. So that's really nice. And I will pull a couple cards for you too. Okay. Yep, they're giving me the exact story that I just told you, right? Oh my goodness. It's been tough. But look at this. Okay. We start with the 7 of Wands. This means, you've kind of been through some things, but you're still standing, right? You're still standing. So this could be, just mental outlook or things that are going on in your life, resources, job, things like that. And the devil, of course. The devil is, in the way that I'm reading this, is you've been single for over 15 years. But the devil talks about, I want to say, and take this with, take this kindly, and I mean this kindly, that you might be your own worst enemy here, Scott, right? You may be actually, you, kind of playing an old narrative that's untrue about yourself, that kind of keeps you from jumping out there or getting out there and getting into the market. But look at this. And again, this is the high priestess does speak about secrets. These are hidden things, but you're working on. I'm going to just keep pulling because this is telling a story. Hidden things and things that maybe you're that you're not admitting with yourself. And I want to apologize. My nails are horrible. I'm gonna do them today. And the eight of wheels, eight of pentacles talks about you're working on it. You're working on these things. There we go. And then I knew that there was something coming. This is the new beginning, and this is a new start in like emotions. This is often depicted as a surprise, but something might like change your point of view, that where your emotions really kind of turn around from whatever's been going on. So we send our blessings to Scott and to anybody who is really looking for new starts in 2026. Sorry, that was a little real. That went kind of real, Scott. Sorry about that. We all have our stories, though, don't we? We all have our stories, and everybody kind of wears, most people wear a facade, or, we like to put our best foot forward. I'm not saying you wear a facade, but I'm just saying we all like to put our best foot forward, but we all have stories underneath, right? About things that have gone on in our lives. So, I'll shut up while I'm ahead. Thank you, Scott. Thanks for coming. It was really great to see you. Hang around if you want. All right, so our next is Spirit Warrior. Thank you for coming. Any messages from the guides? Can you tell me names of my guides? I don't usually get names. I might get a letter. Ooh, okay. This is unusual. Right when I tuned into you, Spirit Warrior, my third eye, like right in here, just started aching, like really kind of like things are expanding in my third eye and in my pineal gland area. Just feels like a lot of pressure, like you're working hard at opening your gifts, but sometimes their things might be a little bit blocked. Sometimes I feel like when we're making these leaps, I've experienced this before too. Like I get third eye headaches, I call them. And so I'm feeling that third eye headache right now. If not, it's a cold. It's just like in my sinuses. But I feel like this is a third eye headache. I just feel this pressure where you're really kind of upgrading your intuitive skills And it could be, sometimes our body kind of says, enough. I need to I need to pause for a minute while I integrate. So this is what I'm feeling for you, spirit warrior. So give yourself a little moment to breathe and be, um, just be at peace with whatever is coming to you, and you will move forward. Venus, did I miss a question? Sorry. Okay. All right. Moving forward. Yes. Your right side head is warm. Interesting. Well, I hope you're not coming down with something, but I feel like this is a spiritual expansion. All right. And I'm going to ask it whenever if anybody else is a physical empath the way that I am, take a deep breath and just ask. And in fact, whenever you feel pain or something, I experienced something like this earlier this week with my mother, who's having some, she's having some pain in her leg. And I was having a pain in my leg, and I was like, where did this come from? What is going on? And so you have to ask yourself, is this my pain that I'm feeling? Is this my, it could be physical pain, emotional pain, whatever it might be, exhaustion. So I just ask spirit that if this pain or discomfort is not mine, if it's not of me, to please let it go. And I can feel my head lightening right now as we speak. So, okay. I just want to keep breathing it out. Okay. Hi, higher realms. Okay. Oh, fun. Okay. All right. Does Wodo have a message for me? He is a guide that I shared. Oh, and I'm sorry to the last message. I don't get names, but this was from your guides. They were showing me this message. Wodo have a message. He is a guide that I share with a friend. Interesting. Okay. Wodo. So what I'm being kind of what is occurring to me at the moment that I'm tuning in is I'm feeling something kind of here, like trying to get my attention. And so do you ever feel like your guide hangs out like on one side, or you feel like there's like a physical sensation or just a knowing? I feel like that might be something there that you can acknowledge. When I ask my guides I use my spirit, my dowsing rods to ask where they are. Where are they? And also I'll just say, guides and angels, will you show me where you are present right now? They're just waking up. They always go right over here. Always. Okay. Thank you. So be aware of that. I feel like they hang out, kind of behind you or to your right side. And oh, Tony Clifton, Tony Clifton's cat is always looking at something. Okay, next to. Okay. A message. Okay, so the message that I'm getting from your guides with this is the feeling that like they don't, I think you acknowledge them, but I don't know if you recognize how physically close they are at any moment. Oh, you say you speak to your guides via pendulum and letterboard. Good. Okay, so they're hearing you. They do hear you, and I think they love that. I think they're like. I think all of our guides are this way, but this one feels really close, like physically close. So really acknowledge it. And sometimes that can get a little intense. You can just ask them to sort of step back a little bit, but you welcome their guidance. So that's what I am getting. I also want to say, let's see. There's something about this friend of yours. I believe you and your friend, come from the same soul group. That you would share a guide is so unusual, but they're just showing me that recognize that you and this friend share I think you share the same spirit family. So, sorry, tickly nose. Blessings. Kim Carey told me I actually called Wodo into my team. Oh, interesting. Yes. Okay, that's very cool. Venus, you can ask a legal question. I'm not a lawyer. You'll have to really kind of follow your own legal advice and things like that. But we can ask, especially yes or no, I can use the dowsing rods. So, okay. I'm afraid I missed a question or two. Thank you, Gina. Gina is asking for likes and subscribes, and I would appreciate that too very, very much. I know everybody's busy, so thanks for coming. It's that time of year. Happy Hanukkah, happy Merry Christmas, all the things, or whatever you celebrate or don't celebrate. Yes, my friend and I are same soul family. Okay, very cool. Thank you, Barbara. Daniel has been playing with the dowsing rods. Hi, Daniel. Okay, excuse me. I've had great success with the dowsing rods for several months. Very exciting. Lately, they're often non-responsive, sluggish, even on simple test questions like my name. Are you doing something wrong? No, I feel like mine kind of go in and out. You could see this morning they were just like kind of a little slow to turn, right? But keep at it because they come and they go in their enthusiasm. I think sometimes it has to do with your own energy, like clear your energy. Do whatever it is that you need to do to clear your physical energy, your emotional, spiritual energy. Use some sage or just invite your guides and angels to help you clear. Okay, and let go. Ground yourself as well. Yeah, the grounding. I feel like the energy has been so dense for the last few weeks too. Mine have been moving a little more slowly as well. So thanks, Scott. Scott says 17 likes, 23 in chat. Thank you. We're down to 21, but thank you for sharing that. Yep. I do appreciate it. And yes, Higher Realm says polarity may be off and balancing may be needed to be done before dowsing. Yes, I think it's about physically grounding and balancing your energy, right? Don't assume that your guides aren't with you because they always are. Okay, I think you're doing everything right. You just have to, it's about clearing your energy. Okay. All right. Sweet Fairy-ish, do you see me reconnecting with my maternal relatives next year, please? I haven't attended any family gatherings for a while as I've been recovering from an autoimmune disease. Okay. Well, let me ask the dowsing rods. Since we're talking about dowsing rods, I'm going to lower you down a little bit. I have Saturday morning hair. I haven't done my hair, showered yet. I hit the ground running today with walking the dog and the Christmas cards and everything. Okay, Sweet Fairy-ish. Okay, yes, that's a yes. So when they cross like this, that's a yes. Now they bobbled a little because I feel like it's not going to be immediate. But they're also showing me that you, just the very fact that sounds like you have a desire for connection is good. It feels a little like do you feel like some people are kind of judging you or something? Because it feels like there's a little awkwardness, like somebody in your family might be like, oh, why isn't she coming around? Like snobbishness or something. But I think you just have to release that energy, and whatever anybody else may be feeling is not really your deal. You just do it if you feel comfortable. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Make sure that you visit with the people who you feel safe with, okay? Because I do feel like there might be some people in your family who might have a little toxic energy. So pick and choose. Okay. Pick and choose. And blessings. Okay. Got your question, Venus. Thank you. And we just letting everybody know we do one question per, and because we're all busy this time of year. I gotta bake some Christmas cookies too. All right. Just talking out loud. Some relatives have toxic energy indeed. Avoid those folks, please, especially while you're healing and trying to get stable. Can I just say something about autoimmune disorders? They flare up with inflammation, and they calm down when the inflammation goes down. And we become inflamed not just through what we're eating or what we're or our habits day to day, exercising or whatever, but they also flare up from emotional issues. So we really have to clear our emotions and our mind and our spirit, really kind of tune everything up, clean it all out. So let's make sure that we're not exacerbating our situation. Okay. Hi, Inspired to Create. Good to see you. And Ethereal Moonlight. Happy Saturday. Okay. Ooh, I just got to chill. Okay. Izzy, will I win my appeal to the state of Pennsylvania? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's ask the dowsing rods. Now, I'm not a lawyer, and I have no idea what this state situation is. It feels, I will say, it just feels, it's an appeal. So it feels very tense and kind of nerve-wracking, but I feel like you can, I don't know, I think calm your energy a little bit if you can. Okay. All right. Will I win my appeal to the state of Pennsylvania? Do you see this? Okay. Look at that. It was quite a long bobble. So when it bobbles like that, it's either a maybe, or if it bobbles and then crosses for me, like wobbles back and forth, it's a timing thing. So it's going to take a while. And I do feel like it's going to take some persistence on your side, Izzy. So I hope you have a good lawyer who's helping you with this. And I know it's expensive, but it looks like you will. But you really need to have your ducks in a row and have good representation. Okay. Good luck to you. Okay. Okay. Barbara says she's dealing with 2 autoimmune issues right now. One worse than the other. I am so sorry, Barbara. Yeah, autoimmune issues, one begets another. And that's very true. I know. So like I have celiac, which is an autoimmune issue. That's relatively easy to take care of by not eating the things, but things like Crohn's or rheumatoid arthritis, or there's so many issues out there. Okay. And blessings to you. Okay. Peace, love. Are you here? Peace, love 3478. Can you please read my energy and see if I'm taking too much financial risks? Should I sell some stocks before the end of the year or wait until next year? Okay. Generally speaking, I am not a stock, person, and I'm not an economist, but I'm going to just say what I'm feeling for everybody, that I think we all need to be careful with where our money is invested. I do think there's going to be some stock a big stock hit this year. It's just the way that I feel. I don't have any evidence behind this, but I do feel like I think you have a little bit of time, but I would start investigating where to move your money and how to go more conservative or protect things a little bit. Now, I don't think you have to sell it unless there's some reason for you to sell it by the end of the year. You have a few days, like for taxes or something. But that's all I really know. So I think it'd be okay if you waited, unless you have some sort of like tax implications that you need to sell for this year. But I think looking into really kind of protecting your income, your stock, is a good idea. Especially as we get, I feel like, kind of toward the end of the first quarter or second quarter next year. Okay. Barbara says, my doctor suggested I come off medication. I wish I hadn't listened to her. Oh no. Especially during a really busy time of year. It's hard. Okay. Oh, thank you, Margaret. 1, 2, 3, 4 was the time. Where you are. Mine is 1034. Yeah. Okay. Gina Halleck, are you still driving? May I please have a message regarding number of guides and a general feel for, I missed part of it, but okay. Scott gets 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. If you're on the East Coast, okay. I'm just going to say, tune in for a second. I feel like you have 4 main guides. 4 like kind of main guides, but I think you have lots of them. I think you have angelic forces. You have, I think we all do, but I feel like you've got 4 primary ones. And I feel like it's almost like they take turns at the forefront for you. Like if you're dealing with an issue with family or that sort of thing, one of them might be more present. If you're dealing with something with your job, another one might come forward more. I just feel like they kind of trade places in their prominence in your life. Because I feel like generally speaking, you've got lots of guidance, but like one at a time, steps up, unless it's a major, major, major issue, and then it's all hands on deck. I hope that's helpful. Very cool. And I feel like I do feel like they're really surrounding you right now because the holidays are hard for people who've lost loved ones. And, so I just think that they're ever present. Luigi, good to see you. How are you? Merry Christmas to you as well. By the way, guys, I went out in a sweater yesterday. It has been so warm here, unbelievably warm. And I went out in a sweater yesterday. Bradley, you're up next, by the way. Just running errands. And I was so hot, I was going to die. It was 70 degrees, like 69 degrees here yesterday. Convert that to Celsius for me, somebody. That's probably like, what is that? 25 degrees. I don't know what that is. 22, something like that. It was so warm. Windows down. I refuse to turn my air conditioning on in the car because, it's December. But it's been so warm, and it's supposed to be, in the 50s on Christmas this week. So very, very crazy. We haven't had any of that crazy cold weather some of y'all have had. All right, Bradley, I hope you're here. Are you here? Let me give you another minute. If I don't see ya, I might skip. It's better when you're here, especially for ancestors. All right. Anybody? I'm gonna go on. Oh, there you are, Bradley. Good, thank you. Okay, message from ancestors. Okay. I'm asking to kind of go way back to some very influential ancestors in your life. And I'm getting I don't even know what this would look like, but I'm feeling like it's almost uh like Atlantean kind of times. Like I feel like that energy, this kind of watery I don't know. It feels very powerful. I don't know if you ever feel that, Bradley. That's interesting. I don't really follow all that, Atlanta stuff too closely. So tell me if this resonates. Because they're showing me like this almost like Poseidon like image. Oh, I'm getting dizzy. That's weird. Okay. Um, mm, okay. What message would you like? I just feel like they're showing me how powerful you are, but they're also kind of suggesting that you've kind of forgotten your abilities, your power, and you haven't fully tapped into them in this lifetime. Well, like I said, this is not my wheelhouse, but I'm just showing you. Like I don't normally see things like that, but it feels old. I asked for old. I said, let's go way back. Who are those ancestors that are informing you today? Um, and this is what I'm getting. Like, I'm curious if you're like drawn to water or anything like that, because I keep feeling this power, like this water force, like I said, like Neptune kind of energy. Um, I feel like water is very important for you, so get near it, spend time, just begin becoming spiritual. Very good. Okay, Bradley. Nice. Very drawn to water. I think it's really important. I'm just getting a chill right now as I say that too. I think it's really important for you. Yeah. Thank you. That was fun. I haven't seen that before. Thanks for taking me down that little path. I live a few blocks from the beach. Yeah, I think that's important for you. All right, Marianne tells us that 69 degrees Fahrenheit is a little more than 20 degrees Celsius. Okay. Yes, it's been very, very warm here. I live in Denver, Colorado, for those who don't know. So I know everybody thinks it's like snowy all the time. It is in the mountains, about an hour and a half away, but not here. Okay. That's cool. Thank you, Bradley. Let us know your adventures as you open up. All right, Tony Clifton. A few days ago in a dream, my friend Jenny, who I haven't seen in a very long time, appeared to me and told me that everyone really misses you. Was this a real message from Jenny? Oh my goodness. Jenny, yeah, is Jenny still here? Because it does feel like I feel like I feel like Jenny it has been thinking of you and, kind of remembering old times. It's interesting that you're saying that because I feel like in our lives, it's okay to separate from people who just no longer resonate with you. But this is the time of year when um, I don't know if anybody else does Christmas cards and you look through your old, all your old address books and all this stuff or old cards you've received. And it reminds me of how many people I have inadvertently disconnected from, who I would love to be reconnected with. I moved far away. I'm from the East Coast originally, so I moved. And so this is what they're showing me right now. It feels as if there's just kind of like your life has drifted in a different direction. And I would absolutely reach out to her because I think not only has she been thinking about you, but I think there's something for you that's drawing you back to this old. I don't know if this is a friend group or family or who this is, but it's important for you to close the loop, like to see what's there, right? There may be somebody there for you that you've just lost touch with, and it's important for you to reconnect. So yes, very good. Let us know. Let us know what Jenny says. Is Jenny an ex or something like that? or somebody in that group. I don't know. This is, I'm not going to go that deeply into it because I don't have time, but thank you for coming. Thank you for asking. Yes. Okay. Peggy, Gitta. Are you here, Peggy? I'm going to tell you who's coming up next while we wait. I have Peggy, Jessica Lynn, Crystal Blue, Eleanor, Peace Love, Lily, Namira, Just Visiting, Venus, Nivra, Inspired to Create. And Venus, I have 2 questions. Oh no, I see. I just have the one. Okay. There we go. It was Inspired to Create, then Venus. Okay. Hi, Peggy. All right, what will my new year look like? I'm going to pull 3 cards for you. And if they want to bring me more, or they're still telling a story, I'm going to pull more. You can see it's very sunny again here today. I have to close these blinds and I can never quite keep the sun out. It's just, if you've never spent any time in Denver, Colorado, just know if you ever really feel like you need sunshine, this is the place you need to go. Okay. Okay, Peggy. Well, I feel like you're going to, the start of the year. So here we go. 7 of Swords. Jessica Lynn, let me just check. I thought I got your question. I know. Yes, I do. You're next. Okay. Okay. The year starts off with you maybe licking your wounds a little bit about somebody who did something to you, maybe, or you've not just kind of been in your head. This is a card of kind of theft, and you see with the 7 of Swords, in this one, he's got all the swords and he's hiding behind, he's gotten away with something. So somebody may have, maybe taking up a little space in your head about something that someone did you wrong, perhaps. And it looks like you might confront it too. The Knight of Swords is somebody who's like really kind of ready to go and investigate, do some work to really figure things out. And so that, but this is also speed too. This feels like it's something you're going to really do right out of the gate in 26, like in the new year. And then we have a new beginning. Okay, Peggy. So if this is not someone, it could be yourself. Like you've been going through some things. These are mental cards. When we see swords, we know that these are things that are, taking up space in your mind. But you have a new beginning coming too with the World. So this is ending of an old way and beginning of a new. And I pulled one more card for you. Look at this. Are you looking for love, Peggy? 2 of Cups. If this is not looking for love, this is about like coming together with friends and other people, or deepening a relationship that you have in your life now. Okay. Very nice. Hold on. I just saw an email come in from, I'm going to be a guest on Okay, nice. I'm going to be a guest on somebody's show coming up soon. I'm excited. We're working with a few people here, and I will tell you as soon as we're booked. Okay. Hi, Lori. I will go ahead and start your question. Thank you. All right, Peggy. Let me know if that resonates with you. Okay. Jessica Lynn. Question for 2026. Yes. And just letting you know, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to do next Saturday because we'll have company in town, and we'll be making runs to the airport and things next Saturday. So, okay. Jessica Lynn, message for 2026. Oh, okay. All right. So this is oh, this is pretty nice. Okay. This feels like it's something related to family, right? So we start with the 10 of cups. When we see 10 of cups, this often talks about family and happiness and joy and you know, um this shows a mom and a dad and a baby, right? But this is kind of the ultimate in family fulfillment. But we have this 5 of cups where we may be sitting in a space of loss, of sadness about somebody or something in our lives. Okay, so it looks like you're going to be, it's going to be kind of a some up and down emotions that you're dealing with. Or maybe this loss card or this feeling of kind of grief is preventing you from moving forward with something in your life. This is not predictive. This is not saying you're gonna lose somebody in your life. But okay, and look at this. You get a card. The next, I pulled 2 more cards for you, Jessica Lynn. We have the card of the 4 of Swords. This can be a card of illness, but it's also a card of just retreat and needing time alone to yourself. And I pulled one more and talk about solitude. We get the Hermit. So we might be really kind of needing that time to go within and really kind of heal from something and take care of ourselves a little bit more. Yeah. And one more. And, we all go through some things, but we come out the other side. And the Sun card denotes joy, success, triumph. Like this is the big yes card. Like we go through things so that we come out the other side better and stronger. Okay. So, and I just have to just tell you, and I am going to do some 2026 a video, not live. But I think we're all going to be going through some things next year, and I think it's going to be really, really big. Especially the first quarter to half of the year. The astrology would bear that out too, and so I think that we're all in the same boat of really kind of being asked to adapt and flow so that we can move forward. So. Blessings to you, Jessica Lynn. Don't be, I don't like giving mixed messages like that, but it looks like it's going to all turn out great. Okay. Crystal Blue, I keep seeing 44 or 444. I have asked this before, and I know it's a number that says angels are with me. And remember to ask for their help, but is there something else? Yeah. Okay. For me, in tarot and in numerology and things, those four means I get the feeling of stability, home, familiarity. Like find yourself, it looks like, I don't know if you're being asked to recognize that your things are stable, things are good for you. Like that we need to, or that we need to be grounded more and really kind of find our roots. Really kind of sit in our. I feel 4 also feels like home energy to me, just like or 4 legs of a stool, again, stability. So, yes, I do. I know that this is an angel number, but I also feel like it's denoting something about the stability of your home and maybe your finances, maybe your home life or something like that. Okay. That's what I get for that. Hi, Andrea. Nice to meet you. New subscriber. Let's all welcome Andrea. Andrea Hector. Nice to see you. Thank you. Okay. Put your questions in. I answer questions on Saturday mornings. Okay. And Merry Christmas to you. Okay. You're welcome, Crystal Blue. All right. I'm going to move on to, hold on. Eleanor. So I have Eleanor, Peace, Love, Lily, It's Me, Namira, Just Visiting, Nivra, Inspired to Create, Venus, and Lori. and we're going to go for as long as I can to answer all your questions. So thank you so much. I know everybody's busy here. So we just have 13 here today, and that is perfect for me because I know that we all need to I got things to do too. Right? Okay. Eleanor, advice from Spirit regarding my apartment search. Oh, okay. I'm getting the feeling that whatever you find is going to be sort of initially temporary. I just get that feeling like they're telling me like Airbnb or VRBO. Um, so just I would look for something, semi-temporary initially, which means you're probably gonna have to put your things in storage or something like that. And I know that feels painful, like moving twice, right? But no, I feel like it's about finding your place in the community or the town where you want to live. So they're saying you will like it feels like and you it feels like you could stay in that Airbnb for a few months anyway before you really kind of know what you want. And it feels like you're gonna know it when you see it. Like, when you see the space that you want to become your permanent space, you're gonna know it when you see it. And I'm seeing land, so, like, I feel like there's land around it, and maybe not just an apartment. Now, I know you're a New York City dweller, so you're used to apartments, but you might have a little house or something like, something that has some land right around it. Okay. Well, good luck. Okay, I'm looking for a 2 to 6 month short-term lease while I look where I really wanna live. Yeah. Yeah, because I think you would that's exactly what I'm saying. You'll start there, and it's probably just a smaller space, that gets you going, but then I feel like you might buy a a little house someplace. That's exciting. Um, Let us know. I'm so happy you're starting this search. And I got your question, Andrea. Thank you for popping that in. Okay. Whoever that is that has that third eye headache, I'm still, I still have it. I still have your headache. So, okay. Let's see. Peace, love. Oh, I don't know who your sister is. I'll just ask really quickly. Boba shop will take off and make enough money. Should she sell it? It feels like it's slow going, and it feels kind of like location is maybe a situation, is a problem. Um, they're showing me too, like, is she doing all the things to market it? So, you know, obviously that makes sense. But marketing, if you can't really be seen, maybe you're at like the back corner of a little strip or something like that, that either when the lease is up, look for a new space but I'm also being shown it. I feel like it might be better. I don't think she's going to make big money from it. I think like from one location. It feels like you have to have more than one. Which could be a struggle too. But really, really look at that location. Very important. Okay. All right. Thank you. And Lily, gotcha. All right. Sorry, I'm just looking at your message. Hi, Juanita. How are you? You can pop a question in if you're looking. All right. Thank you, thank you very much. And on to Lily. Any advice when it comes to my friendship? Okay. Is this a romantic friendship? I mean, it's interesting, Lily, because I feel like are you like kind of feeling like you're caught in a nebulous kind of friend zone uncertainty? Because I get this feeling of like, um, I get this feeling like there's, you're not really sure what's friendships. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about a relationship, like somebody who's, I don't know. All right, friendships. I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 cards for you and your friendships. And Nancy, I got your question. Thank you. Okay. Ooh, okay. This card has been coming forward a few times now. The 5 of Cups. Have you lost some friends? Are there some people in your life who have, kind of maybe made you question their friendship and you've cut them out of your life? And that's okay, right? And that's finding that's what we have to do to find balance with this 2 of Wheels, 2 of Pentacles. We have to do that to find balance. Juggling friends. Do you have friends who are like some friends who are kind of toxic and some who are, maybe kind of stir the pot a little bit? It's okay to purge. I said that before. So feel free to do that. But look at this. You get the Lovers. Excuse me. The Lovers, which refers to not just lovers, but it could be if you're looking for love. But it also, and so there may be a lover in your friend group, but also just this is the coming together. This is forming bonds. And I want to say that you have a few friends in your group who they're deep, these are really deep connections that are not going away anytime soon. They're just really good. I want to pull, you look at this. Yes, the Star. This is all the possibility, hope, dreams come true. So if we're looking for a love relationship, this could happen. I want to say this year. But also I do feel like you have a couple of really good people in your corner. And a couple who are not so great. maybe one, as we all do, right? You have to decide whether you put energy into that. Love that Star card. The Star. Smiley, welcome. How are you? Smiley 71987. 1987. Okay. You're welcome, Lily. Moving on. If you're new, welcome. Please hit the subscribe if you like what you find here. Hit the like button and put in a question. I do personal questions every Saturday morning. Okay. Can I have a message for 2026? Yes. You too, Nivra. Namira, sorry. Wrong name. Got the kitty back here, crawling around under my desk. Namira, I got your question, Smiley. I also get the feeling that feels like 2025 has been like turned inward a little bit, kind of introverted or withdrawn from life. Here he is. He's going to help you with your reading, Namira. And I'm going to take him down on my lap. Okay. But let's see, 3 cards for you for 20. There it is. Yes, moving forward. Because that's why I feel like suddenly you're going to be kind of like stepping out a little more in 2026. Yep. And this 8 of Wands is always a card of things being, this is a card of speed. I don't know why in this deck it shows it as sort of tumultuous energy, but this is, you see he's kind of walking past those boundaries. He's moving forward. It's more aligned for you. And we get the Chariot card, right? Didn't I say things are moving forward for you? The Chariot card says moving forward. These two cards denote something maybe early in the year, like kind of out of the starting gate, with speed. And then, are you looking for love? Looking for opportunities to connect with others? The Knight of Cups is coming forward, right? This is the proposal, the offer, this is like kind of that knight in shining armor. If you're not looking for love, this is just friendships. This is deepening your current relationships. Very, very nice. I like it. Okay. Getting my hair cut today, guys. I'm so excited. It's been gotten kind of long and shaggy. Okay. Moving on. Thank you. I still have my little kitty friend here. Let me see his tail. He won't settle down. I wish you could hear his purring. He's purring really loudly. Okay. Just visiting. What do the guides say about me restarting the podcast in January? Yes, he's a sweet kitty. Thank you. I love friendship too. Okay. Just connection is what I'm getting for you. Like you're going to be connecting and kind of stepping back out again. I feel like a few people are going to be doing that in 26. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Actually, look at this. I think waiting and restarting it is not a bad thing. Look at this. Temperance. You get not only temperance and the hangman. So these are both elements of the temperance speaks about patience. It speaks about timing, talks about all things in the right time, and hangman talks about a delay, but it's a delay so that it helps us to sort of put our ducks in a row. I'm so sorry, guys. My space is never my own. Okay. Because and the first card that popped out I wanted to show you again is Five of Cups. Kind of felt like it, it didn't quite, it's not quite been working out the way that you want it, but so they're saying delay, regroup, look at things a little bit better. And then I have been withdrawn for several months since October. Yes. I feel like so many of us have. I've felt the same. I think it's just the current, climate that we live in, the politics, the energy, all right, kitty, come on, sweetie. He's so cute, but there we go. And the Knight of Wheels confirms this. It's saying things are moving forward for you, just visiting, moving forward. But they're taking their time, and they're suggesting to you that you take your time, because when we see the Knight of Wheels, it means something is coming forward, but it's going to be set up. It's very Saturnian energy. It's like it's going to take its time, but it's going to be done the right way. So if you actually kind of regroup and do it again, it's going to build slowly and steadily. Okay? So I hope that works for you. Hi, Yvonne. Yes, that kitty is the best. He is very, very snuggly. And he's not mine. He's my grand cat. And we're told my son's going to be taking him. Creative Chick Studios. Nice. I love that name. Thanks for joining. Guys, I like seeing these new names here. Thank you so much for popping in. If you like what you find here, please subscribe and ring the bell and do all the things so that you can find me again. I do readings every Saturday, personal readings on Sundays. I do weekly tarot scopes, and I am going to be putting out everybody's 2026 tarot scopes by sign. So I'm going to do every day, like each month of the year. So we'll describe kind of the overall energy for whatever signs you resonate with. And I'm also going to do a dowsing rods show. If I could find the time. Okay. Can I get a reading for possible new job around March? Okay. Yeah. Okay. There's that Hanged Man. Has it been taking some time? Taking time, and it's kind of, again, this is a card of regrouping, of kind of seeing the world from a new perspective and really taking some time to get your ducks in a row, right? It might have been right there for you. Four of Cups says it's right there for you, but you're just feeling kind of blasé and dissatisfied, a little bored with your options and some anxiety related to it. And the last card we get is the Fool. This is saying just do it. This is saying take the leap. It can't hurt. And this is a card of moving forward too. And you'll be successful if you do that. The Empress. Nice. Very good, Nivra. Thank you so much for coming. Inspired to create. What do my guides want me to know for the coming week? Hi, Odelia. And Fatima, are you guys together doing some holiday things? Oh, thank you for putting up my website. I'm going to pop that up really quickly. Thank you. All right, inspired to create. What do my guides want me to know for the coming week? This week. I'm going to say the energy feels a little bit tense, but tense on your side. I don't know if it's something to do with family, nerves, just, what is this? I'm pulling cards for you too. Yeah. Hi, Lotus of Serendipity. I love that name. Oh, new subscriber. Thank you. Oh, look. Okay. But it's going to be okay. Right? So this is waiting for your ship to come in. The Three of Wands says that you've put some balls in motion. Maybe that's for the new job or for seeing the family or for doing things in your life. I know that you have a new volunteer position. Thank you you sent me an email and I saw it, but I've been kind of crazy. So I'm going to get back to that and respond to it. So Three of Wands says you're starting to move forward. The Ace of Cups, yes. So things are coming. This is full of emotion. This can be tense emotion, but it can also be lovely emotions too. Like really starting to find your getting your groove back, as they say, right? And the Seven of Wands says this is the "and yet she persists" card, right? You've been through some things and now you're coming out. You're still standing and you still move forward. You're still here to fight another day. Okay. Good. I like that for you. Yeah. All right. One more. I just feel like I need to go to the fourth card every time. And the Knight of Swords, again, talks about speed. Like things are really going to be picking up for you, I think, after the holidays. So very, very nice. Okay. Thank you. I got your question, Yvonne. Thank you. All right. Good luck to you. And if anybody's dropping off, I just want to say have a very happy holiday. All right. Venus, you're next. I'll tell you who's coming up next, guys, if you're wondering, because some of you have been waiting a while. Venus, RM, Lori, Andrea, Nancy Riker, Smiley, Juanita, and Yvonne Christie. Okay. You're welcome, Inspired. Have a nice holiday. All right. Excuse me. It's going to take me a while to get rid of all that kitty hair. I feel like I'm ingesting I'm going to have to cough up a hairball. Venus, the hearing for the person responsible for my sister's death. Oh, didn't you already ask this question about the hearing for the person responsible for my sister's death a year ago has had the court date reset 3 times this year. Now they say February next year. I'm just going to ask that. I think I already answered a question for you, but this feels important, and I'm so sorry about your loss. Okay. Will the court date move forward in February 26th for Venus? I feel like there are some delays. Lotus, you can ask a question. Is it going to be in March? I'm hearing something. I'm hearing discovery. I don't know if there's more information coming forward. March. It feels like it's going to be closer to March or late in February. I'm so sorry. Postponed 3 times since my reading. Wow. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. Lotus, if you want to put a question, do it now, because I think you might be my last. Okay, moving on forward. Thank you, Venus. Good luck to you. Lori, how will 2026 be for me? Let's pull 3 cards for you, Lori. I'm going to pull 4 because all of them have wanted to come out as 4 today. All right. Merry Christmas, just visiting. Have a good one. Anybody baking cookies or wrapping presents this weekend? Or if you celebrate Hanukkah, how's that gone? Seeing family? Yvonne, your grandcat is part Maine Coon and his fur is everywhere. Yeah, that one's my grandcat. All right. Okay. Well, Lori, you've got some big changes coming up this year. And I'm sorry to say, it does look like there will be some conflict because you've got 2 5s right here in the middle. Okay. 5 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. These are just these are conflict. These are feeling kind of like somebody's taking advantage of you with this 5 of Swords. This is somebody's really kind of under your skin. You'll have to put this into your conflict, but that and it has to do with perhaps some secrets. I want to say, I'm sorry, I don't like delivering difficult news, but I'm not going to make it up either. So the High Priestess talks about perhaps some lies, some secrets, some things that are hidden from us. Perhaps this is in a relationship, or this might be in your job or something like that. And then we get the Change card. And the Tower card speaks about really needing to walk away. And there's your walk away card. 8 of Cups, right? Tower card says we might need to sort of burn it down and start over again, whatever that is. So here's the walking away card, meaning that there's something better on the other side. You're leaving a situation behind. So those were kind of difficult cards. So we will send you our blessings. And remember that all change is for our better. It's to learn lessons and to grow in our spirituality. Okay, Lotus, I did get your question. Thank you. All right. Sorry about that, Lori. Oh, I hope it's you're let down easily, whatever that is. It's not that difficult for you. Okay. Did I say Lotus? I meant Lori. Yeah. Andrea, thank you and welcome to the show. Bye, Lily. Have a great day. Happy holidays to you. Yeah, Creative Chick Studios says change can be hard, but it made me stronger. That's absolutely right. It creates resilience. Okay, Andrea, what's in store for my boyfriend, for Leo, my Leo boyfriend, Carlos, and me for 2026? I'm an Aries in contact. Okay. Ooh, Leo, it's 2 fire signs. Oh, yes. Yeah, could be conflict, right? Could be conflict. Well, for your boyfriend and you. Well, I mean, I see good things here with the cards. Here's that Ace of Swords, Sword of Truth, right? Nine of Swords speaks a little bit about anxiety. Are you worried about this relationship or things, extra fiery? Um, this is thought energy, like worried about where this is going. But look what the last card is. Andrea. We get the 10 of Wheels. This is a family legacy. This may mean you guys take it to the next level, right? You take it to the next level. I'm gonna say this relationship with two fire signs is probably up and down. It may be a little bit. Kitty's back. It may be a little bit. Um, you know, lots of like arguments and then makeups, if you know what I mean, one way or the other. So, yes. Hi, Pony. I'm going to start your question really quickly, and I think that's going to be our end. We started seeing each other again in August after being apart for years. Yeah, it feels again like on again, off again, right? And this is so true, because we had the Nine of Swords, then this like family card. Perhaps you take it to the next level, and then the 10 of Wands. Again, it's sort of like you guys have some moments, and so I think you probably know what I'm talking about. I think if you're going to be with him, you're going to have to accept that this is the way that it's going to be. I don't know if that's what you're going to want for yourself, though, Andrea. So he goes quiet for days and doesn't answer my calls. The last card, I looked at the deck, and it also, the next card coming was the Tower, so that would denote it might not last. So I am sorry about that, but I do feel like it's when it's good, it's great, but when it's not, it's not. So okay. Well, I'm happy you're here too, honey. Please subscribe if you like what you find here. We come live for live questions every Saturday morning, and then I do other shows during the week. So thank you. And good to see you, Cheryl. How are you? Thank you. Just a few more questions here, and then we're going to take off. And nice to see so many new faces, too. Nancy Riker asks, sorry, my cat's just stuck his tail in my coffee. Can you let me know the energy around a friend, Ronaldo? Thank you. Okay, Ronaldo. Okay, you'll have to tell me what this means, because I feel like Ronaldo feels kind of in his feelings, let's put it that way. He feels like he's a little bit down about something, and I don't know what that is. He just sort of feels like there's something that I feel like it's something that he may not show you. He feels a little bit like he hides this, or it could be hidden from you. And I don't know if you're here, Nancy Riker, but let me know if I'm on the right track. And I just feel like he kind of needs some support. I don't know if his mental health is suffering a little bit right now. So if this is like a friend, like a relation, he stopped talking to you. Yeah. He shows me in my mind's eye, I kind of see him looking down and like away, as if I think he's struggling with some things, whatever that means. So if he's a good friend or you want to check in on him, that would be good. Um, but they're also showing me like they have to want to be helped if he needs help. Okay. And thank you, Nancy. We'll send our blessings to him. Oh, Cheryl, you had a lot of flooding rain. Yes, but no tsunami. Good. Okay. Thanks for sharing that. I'm happy to hear you guys are okay. All right. Smiley, are you still here? Smiley, 1987. Is that how I read that? You're welcome. It's a 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we've been on a while, haven't we? Haven't we, Margaret? Inspired to create. Okay, Smiley, ready? What are Tonia's? Is that how you pronounce that? Tonia's intentions with me, please. Okay. Tonia. I'm going to pull some cards, but it feels, oh, thanks, Margaret. It feels a little flatline, like I'm not really getting much. What? Yeah, okay. Tonia's intentions. So this is clear. These are like your hopes are that, things will be, nice and be like there is more possible there. This is a card of possibility. And there is that this could mean. But we do get the 7 of Swords, which speaks about somebody who might be hiding some things from you, might not be 100% truthful. And the 7 of Wheels, 7 of Pentacles, talks about looking back to make sure that we've done all that we can, and maybe being a little bit disappointed in the harvest, right? But it also says you need to put in the work, okay? Because I'm not sure Tonia is easy to pull out, kind of get a feel for what their intentions are. Okay. I'm gonna pull one more card. There we go. All right, so this is a nice card though. The Queen of Pentacles does speak about nurturing and kindness and goodness. I'm not really seeing those love cards necessarily. What I'm feeling more is that this is something that you're going to have to nurture. These 2 cards speak about something that if you really want it, you're going to have to nurture it, right? The possibility is there, but it's going to be slow going. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. All right. Okay, thank you, Smiley. We have Juanita and Yvonne and Lotus and Pony Cornan. And that is where we're going to stop. But I really have enjoyed having everybody here. Thank you. All right. Juanita Pioneer. Did I pronounce that correctly? Whew. Okay, I'm feeling, oh, your son is here. I was just like, why am I feeling dizzy all of a sudden? I've been feeling lost after my son Dylan passed. Will life get just a little more stable? Well, that dizziness is a sign that he's very present. Yeah, and he feels your pain. How long has he been gone, Juanita? Thank you, Tony. Please hit the like button. Okay. How long has your son Dylan been gone? Did he call you mommy? 3rd of January. Yeah. I feel like he's saying, I'm here, mommy. I'm trying to listen. Let me just see him here. I know that's not your question, but I just want to give you a message from him. He feels, yes, he did call me mommy. I'm just getting a chill from him. Oh my goodness. He is, the way I'm feeling is his energy also feels like when he was here, he was, things were a little hard for him. So I don't know what this means. I don't know if he's suggesting that he played a part in his passing. But he, um, and I don't want to put words, but I feel as if he is ever present, and that's why when they make me feel dizzy like that, that means they're so close, like right. I'm like almost literally like a part of us, like passing through you. Um, and like he's not only made me dizzy, but he's also given me the chills. So I think he's just trying to let you know he's so close. And I feel like through your grief, you may not be feeling his presence. And so, but just know that he is, and know that he is waiting. I feel like he's being very patient for your energy to be able to connect with his. Oh, thank you, Pony. You're so sweet. Dylan. And he's also, I just feel like he's so gentle and sweet with you. Like he's like, he sees your, he's showing me like tears into the pillow kind of thing. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to open wounds. Here's Kitty. Kitties are very psychic too. But I feel like he's just present there with you, and he's helping you kind of wipe your tears, and he's helping you, like, I just feel like he's holding your hand through this process. And then, and so your question was, will life ever get even just a little more stable? Yes, I believe it will get stable, but you have to feel the feelings. And I don't know how I would feel if I'd lost a son. I don't know how long it would take me. But I do feel like you are going to start feeling his presence and his signs that he's there when you're ready. And so that's going to help it. The grief will never go away, but I do think it will lighten, and you can be able to start remembering the good times without it completely, taking you out. So I'm so sorry. We are all sending our blessings to you, Juanita. I'm so that makes me very sad for you. But many, many blessings, and know that he's with you. And we will send him on his way with you. Thank you. Yvonne, may I have a card regarding my house I'm going to rebuild? Am I going to rebuild or just fix up what I have? Thank you. Oh, thank you, Pony. Cornin. That's very sweet. Kitty, kitty, kitty. All right. Oh, yes. Decisions, to make decisions. Okay. This is saying go within. The Hermit, go within. Really take some time to decide what it is that you want to do, right? Really sit with your thoughts. And this is a card of having to make decisions, right? Decisions. It's also a card of money. Whoops, sorry. Do you have the money? Can you scrape enough money together to to rebuild, right? Because that's an expensive proposition. But then you get the Ace of Pentacles. That's a yes. That's an opportunity coming forward for you. Perhaps the bank offers you a loan, or you make, you move some money around, or something breaks loose for you. So that's really beautiful. Okay. So I think the answer is yes. I think it's going to take a little bit. It's going to take some time. Excuse me. All right, we have 2 more questions here. And Lotus of Serendipity. I love that name. Love it. Hi, Paul Freed. How are you? All right, I'll make you last, Paul. I'll add you. Thank you for coming. Lotus. A message from my guides and angels, please, Miss. Thank you, Miss Kelly. Oh, they give me a really, maybe it's your name. I get a very, very soothing, peaceful feeling from you, Lotus. Like it feels like they just kind of, they're showing me this, or making me feel like I'm floating on their, like they're holding me, like on a cloud, like floating on a cloud, but this is their energy supporting you. So they're just really letting you know that they're there with you. They're holding you, they're supporting you, and they're guiding you. And it almost feels like they're either asking you to, or recognizing that you've like surrendered to them, which is really cool. It just feels like you trust and you surrender to them. And that's really, really nice. It does feel angelic to me. So really, really cool. Like and they're like they're really kind of holding space for you, to help take you to the next level. Thank you. All right. Very nice. And from Juanita says, thank you. That was beautiful. Dylan sent me so many signs. I just need to take the next step. Oh, yeah. He's giving me a chill again. Dylan, he's so present with you. It's crazy. All right. Paul Freed, wrapping presents. No one is home. I need to do that too. That's kind of my next step. And I need to clean my house because I have company coming. Hi, Clara. Sorry, Craig and Clara. You're in Canyon DeChelly in Arizona. Is she enjoying the trip? Yes, she is. Oh, blessings to you, Lotus. Very floaty, high vibe energy from your guides and angels. All right, Pony Cornin. Here we go. What is in store for me? I know, I saw that you corrected that. What is in store for you? I'm going to pull some cards. Okay, I'm getting something. Are you still working, Pony? Because I feel like there's some like career change, or something that you do. It feels like something you do kind of every day. So I don't know if this is like just a hobby or a career or something like that coming for you in 2026. Or stepping into a new activity that really kind of, it just feels very supportive, kind of more aligned to you. I'm going to pull some cards. Yep. I'm getting some similar cards, and I don't know if you can see this, but I do. Hi, holding your space. That's Terry. Hi, good to see you. How are you? Happy holidays. Okay, so I'm getting similar cards to some other people, and I shuffle these cards. So I just want you to know these are just important for all of us when I see this information. So this is saying, the Seven of Wheels speaks about kind of looking back to make sure that you've sown the field, but have you watered, and have you fertilized and done all the things? So this is just saying, like, take a look back and make sure that you've done all that you need to do. Okay. Oh, thank you, Paul Freed. You are so sweet. And what is and the temperance card does speak about timing, like whatever something that you're working toward in the coming year is and maybe this is this job change or this activity that you're going to be doing. Maybe this is your spirituality and your intuition and things like that. But the temperance card talks about taking the time and all things in good timing, and finding balance in your life so that you can really kind of sit in that energy. And then you're going to be in the position to wait for your, like, this is saying, this is sowing all the seeds, and this is waiting for the plants to start growing. So it feels to me like what's coming up for you is like starting a whole new direction and really kind of doing all the things to put things in place for the next phase of your life. So very, very good. It does feel like a transitional year for you. All right. Paul, what did it say? Liam won last night in football, 27. Oh, happy young man, your nephew. So sweet. Good. Okay. We are on our last, thank you, Pony. And we're on our last reading for Mr. Paul Freed. Okay. A reading for you. Let me see what they're showing me. They're showing me something with my hands, and do you cook or something, or do you build things? They're showing me like working with my hands somehow, Paul. So this is what I'm just feeling like they're if you are you cooking, like or if you celebrate the holidays, are you cooking for the family? Are you baking things? Are you like, it feels to me like you're really kind of putting together a feast. So good for you. And cookies. Yes, I'm going to pull a couple cards for you too, Paul, and see what we get for you. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, these are beautiful. Look at you. You look at you and your cards. Making cookies. So can you send some my way? I haven't baked any cookies yet. I have so much work to do. You get the Queen of Wands. This is determination. This is not gender specific. This is just talking about determined, fiery energy. Look at her. And I love that. Maybe this is somebody in your life too that you're cooking for, or maybe this is just your energy. But we get the Page of Cups, the surprise for the young people, for somebody in your life, the youth. Maybe this is your nephew you were talking about. And then you get another really beautiful, powerful, strong woman. It's interesting you get two really strong women in here. Lillian. Okay, there we go. Strength in your life. I'm really kind of, I'm getting like a flutter in my chest. Like, this is an important person for you in your life who just, I feel like I want to make them happy. Okay, so this is really, really nice for you. Nice. So is this somebody who is this? I don't know. I'm just saying, pay attention to that friendship relationship. It's a good one. All right. I'm gonna take off and do my own. Could be mom or grandmother, both gone. Okay, they're present in your life. Whoever this strong woman is, very, very present in your life. Thank you. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I do appreciate everybody's presence. I need to go to the mail to mail some cards. I need to wrap presents. I have to bake. I need to clean my house. I have many, many, many things to do, and I know that you do too. So thank you so much. If you are free, join me tomorrow night for my weekly tarot scopes, and then keep an eye out because I'm going to release a video. It won't be live on, we'll do it by elements. So fire, water, air, um, earth signs for the year for our tarot scopes as well. So thank you so much. I do appreciate everybody coming out and joining, and have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. And if I don't see you, happy holidays. Bye-bye.